Hey everybody, it's me, V the Sepia Scholar, and I'm back with another review slash recap slash watch along of Netflix Love is Blind, Season 2, Episode 7, A Family Affair. And I really waited to watch this one with you guys. I've been seeing lots of spoilers. Technically, this is going to be spoilers because I'm going to be actually watching it along with you all. And for anybody that's wondering, can't show the actual show on the screen due to copyright reasons, but we can go ahead, watch the show, react to it, and you can leave your comments on how you think the show is going. Any of the episodes, any of the couples that you don't think will make it, and I think that's half the fun. Everybody trying to guess who's gonna make it. I hope that this video finds you healthy, happy, and full of life. And I'm getting better, y'all. I'm excited about it. Hopefully, I can be back on camera by this Friday. Trying to do a chat with TJ. We got some things to talk about, some relationship things, different issues going on out in these streets. So with that being said, that was little Izzy telling me food was here. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and watch this episode, and you guys let me know what you think, and if there's any shows you would like me to watch. And with that being said, let's take off. Oh, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I make the content because I want to. I enjoy doing this, but you guys definitely would help me out, move me up on the algorithm. If you hit me with a like or give me a content, definitely share me with your friends. I would really, really greatly appreciate it. Thank you. All right, A Family Affair. And make sure these captions are on because they like to trip. All right, they're showing crazy Danielle and Nick kissing. They're doing a little recap of last week. Deputy busting down. She said she used to be big. Let me see. Oh, they kicked straight into the episode. There's not even a recap. All right. Chicago looks so beautiful. It's 15 days until the wedding. We got Nick and Danielle making out, like I said. Jared getting burnt up trying to do some food. Deputy busting down on a hot dog. And Salvador asked Jared to have a quick talk. I wonder if they're going to start throwing hands. Let me put down this music. It's getting deep. Oh, he's saying that his relationships aren't always happiness and rainbows. And Jared saying him and Ayana haven't had a problem because she letting your ass ride with your foolishness. She's too passive. Jared's actually sitting here giving Salvador a relationship advice, knowing he want his old lady. What in the hell is this? Salvador says he's gone to sleep angry, dude. Oh, Mallory he's telling Jared, Mallory told me a comment that was made about her ring, and I don't know, bro. It was just... He threw shade. I know she didn't appreciate that comment about the ring not being gold. Okay. Oh, Jared looking crazy. You caught up. He said it jokingly because I know she wanted a gold ring. Boy, I know you did. He was just like Shannon. He was throwing salt. He said, I wasn't throwing shade. You know, I joke all the fucking time. I would have got you this or that. That was never a thing. Ooh, he said we had our thing in the pod. She made her decision. I am perfectly fine with her decision. You are... Ooh, he lying. I tell her all the time, Sal's agreed. Dude, you're lucky you end up with Sal. Anybody would have been lucky to end up with you. And if you're happy, she's happy. I'm happy for you. Negro, happy for both y'all. Lord. Sal just wanted to say you want to clear the air. It was just a misunderstanding then. Jared said I found my person and I'm happy. And I have no feelings for anyone else outside of Ayana. If things are going good, we'll be married in about 2 weeks. Wow. Jared, we just gonna lie. Ayana said everything seems good, a little too good. Sal and Jared cheers it up. What the? Somebody brought up the fact that you may be somebody's second choice and not know it. How do y'all feel about that? All right. We have Shane talking to Natalie. Oh, he said Natalie keep looking at him kind of funny. Why? Because you was letting Shayna talk crap about her over there. He said, you uncomfortable now? He's like, oh, yeah, you'll sign ass. Fake Gary Busey be. Natalie asked what Shayna said. She basically called our relationship a fraud. She called us out saying all that kind of stuff. And Natalie's like, wait, what? You ain't think she was going to be a hater? He's like, really? Natalie's like, no way anyone thinks that. And he's like, I don't know. He said, I don't know if there's something else that I'm missing here or what. So he's going to let that. I don't know. I'm asking that question because I want to know. I'm not calling you out. I wonder why she'd say that. She said, I never talked to her about us, but only that we were really good. So that'd be crazy. And it'd be crazy if they were a fraud couple. He's like, do you think we're a fraud couple? He's like, no. They can call me whatever they want, but I don't believe it. Oh, now he said, well, I love you. Bullshit. She done thrown salt in the game. Oh, Natalie said, I don't think Shayna has anything strong with Kyle, so she's throwing after being Shane, who are strong. We didn't, in the pod, we had to worry about other people impacting our relationship. What is you talking about, girl? He called you the wrong name. Or like in the pods, we don't have to worry about other people DMing us or trying to hit us up. Natalie says she's absolutely going to marry him and she loves who he is. I want to be with who he is for the rest of my life. Shay says, should we make sweet, sweet love on the beach later? She said, should we make babies? And he's looking around like, what the hell? And they're going to start making out. Yeah, she's his safety girl. He has a sexual attraction to Shayna, but Natalie's his safety girl. All right, we see Nick and Danielle strolling down the street. I wonder how long it's going to take before she flip out. Danielle's coming to see his condo for the first time. Think about how they're going to make a home out of a place that's been his home for a couple of years. Oh, they always got to bring a dog out. There's a dog. It's cute, though. He wants to make sure his home is her home. Oh, she's so happy she gets to live with him for the rest of her life. Nick and Danielle. The dog living his best life in the closet. Oh, she's looking at his DVD collection. She says she's judging him because it's all alpha type. Man, what you doing with them DVDs, man? I bought a DVD the other day. I'm like, what the hell am I gonna play this on? Oh, Danielle's worried because he's very neat. And she said now she knows how to piss him off because she's kind of a messy person. And she's scared it's gonna be an issue. Uh-oh. Y'all know each other till you move in. Nick said, can you see yourself living here? And she said, if we figure out a place to put my clothes. And she has a lot of stuff. She had to bring her video games. Oh, talking about her Rock Band stuff have to have somewhere to go. Where do we store it? In a closet? Oh, she said she likes hers just out for easy access. And he's like, no, you don't. She said, wait till you get my apartment. It's all out. I play all the time. And she said, yes, I have it out. Oh, Lord, he about to have a fit. He's like, can we put it like in a bin? And she's like, a drum set? We can't just have it out. We're not 15. Oh, here comes the foolishness. Why you do that to her? She's gonna have a breakdown in the closet and be in there for 3 hours like she did last time, y'all. What do y'all think about Danielle, boy? She on the verge. Now we see Ayanna and Jarrett riding down the street. Oh, they're about to meet Jarrett's parents. Ooh, nerve-wracking, y'all. Nerve-wracking. Meeting the parents. He told her that his dad is traditional. So she's all nervous. She wants to take some deep breaths. She says meeting Jared's parents as his fiance actually. Oh, she did. She got on booty shorts to go meet the parents. I guess because she said she ain't got no body, it don't matter. Look at Jared dad. Oh, look at Jared's dad. He looked like somebody daddy. And the stepmom, Felicia. So aren't you a cute one? So dad is Tim. Tim look young, he just big. That's it. They're like, that's your fiance, and they're like, "Are you kidding me?" Uh-oh. So they didn't know? The dad, like, you wanna walk away. The dad low key cute though. Felicia said, "Where the tissue at?" Oh, she said he picked a cutie, and she said, "Thank you." He said, "Welcome to the family." The daddy looked struck. He said, "Dad, you didn't expect this, huh?" "Not at all." And he gave him a little playful punch. Like, boy, I like, it's a lot. Like, well, Felicia asked him, "Do you got a date already?" He said, "In 2 weeks." Everybody like, "What?" Everybody, they said, "Nice." I'm sorry, I paused because they look stunned. I'm stunned. So should we sit down? So the dad said, "Y'all didn't see each other at all. You just communicated via speaker in the wall." The dad is shocked. The stepmom did you try to figure out how she looks? He said he didn't want to know anything. He didn't want anything. She said, "Really?" See, men are visual creatures, so this is like, I guess this is how they're gonna prove if love is blind. But he said he wanted to be invested in the experiment completely, no outside noise to truly get to know her better. Hopefully said, "What touched your heart?" And he said her resiliency and how strong she is. I'm gonna pause it right here. I am going to pause it right here because I need to say something. So I've heard many people talking about the strong black woman trope, and how it can be used against us. And I totally agree. I feel like when he was talking to Mallory, he was trying to prove himself as a provider, telling her all the stuff he was gonna do for her to take care of her. But when he spoke to Ayana, he said, and they basically trauma bonded together. He showed her his stab wound, and she talked about her childhood trauma. He was like, "Oh, you're strong." And sometimes when them dudes say you strong, that mean, "Oh, you strong. You just strong enough for me to drag that ass. I can drag you through the gutter, and you'll come out okay on the other side." What do y'all think? Leave something in the comments. Let me know. All right, back. The entire time we were dating, she's been strong. Oh Lord. The dad said you got to know the inside before you accept the outside. And he said his birthday was their first date, just like them. And he had a conversation with Felicia like he's never had before. Every word she was saying was like, he was all caught up. I guess how he was smitten. And they sat there until the restaurant was closed. 25 years later, they're still together. Oh, I like that, y'all. Dad said, "Communicate, keep communicating and creating stories." And Jared said, "This is definitely a story." Oh, Dad is a minister. I forgot. He's explaining that he's a minister. So it would mean the world to me if he wanted to get, if he's able to perform their ceremony. That's so nice. I like that. He said that right there. He's about to cry. So sweet. He's about to cry. That right there means a whole lot. And now Ayana's crying. And he said, "You're my firstborn." I've had people ask me to do their weddings, and God wouldn't allow me to because I believe the first one has to be for you. Okay. Okay. Yes, oh, he's about to cry. Ayana said, it's great to be so welcome. Jared was proud that I am his future wife. I feel closer to him afterward now. I can absolutely see myself a part of this family. I wish Jared could get the same experience. I know it won't be like that with my parents. Oh man, the vibes will be different. It'll be a lot more serious and maybe some tension. Girl, what you about to roll him up on? What? Whoa. All right, we at Salvador's house. He said, all right, a couple of things, just a couple of stocks. That room looks small. Anyways, Mallory 32, nonprofit manager. Y'all know Mallory, fake J Lo. She's going through the kitchen. Or she said you like to keep the toilet seat down. I see you. And you have your little wipes. That's important. He's like, you call me out. She said she's not surprised. She pictured him being second option. Ooh, not pictured him being super clean. Like, come here, man. Maybe that was a Freudian slip. I was trying to do something at the same time. And section, I had to say second option. I was like, they both. Well, he's her second option, and Ayana's Jared's second option. All right. So his roommate is a music teacher, and she asked if they sing together a lot. He's like, I feel like she just fits in. You about to pull out the guitar? Oh, they have kids. He said maybe they're gonna raise a little group of mariachis. Oh Lord. Okay, old boy in a werewolf shirt playing a guitar while he sings her another song. He be jamming though, and she always looks so caught up when he sings, but I can't tell if she's genuine, if she's bored. But Salvador be jamming, boy. Go ahead, Salvador. He's thinking about her dark eyes, her beauty mark, pretty darling by your mouth. Okay. And she, all right, the other dude's singing, he jamming too. Ooh, and talking about the Sultan don't give it to nobody else. It only belongs to me. Okay. Do sing and don't cry. They both jamming together, y'all, and she's tearing up. I don't believe Mallory asked. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't gonna believe it. I don't believe it. She don't come off insincere. She said, "You're so good," and he goes and gives her a hug and sniffs her hair. She said the moment she realized she was falling in love with Sal is when he sang to her in the pod. Sal's very different than the men I usually talk to. I believe she talked to black men. That's what she's used to. Anyways, he's in touch with his emotions and feelings, watching him sing. And when he looked at me, it felt so good. And I fell in love with him a lot more today in that moment. I think she keep touching that ring. She do not like that ring, y'all. I think Sal fits better with her cultural background, and he's like a conversation that. Oh Lord, here go Deppy and Abhishek or Shake. Hopefully, he won't act completely up. He playing in the car and reclining back. He said, "What's the point of having a Tesla if you can't put it on autopilot?" And she says, "You're too much." I wonder if he gonna tell her he don't find her attractive, or he gonna just let her find out on TV. Inquiring minds want to know. Oh, she said she like fast cars, and he pressing on that gas. Okay, he said showing Depps his place is going to make everything more real. I think they chose each other for cultural reasons as well. Oh, she walks in. He has a nice place. Very nice. It's way better than the crap I done seen before. Bachelor vibe, everything black. She said she got to add a little bit of girl magic in here. He has an all black candle, all black everything. He said black makes everything easier. She said you need accents of color. And he says, yes, I could use a feminine touch. And Deputy's like, holy shit, it's nice. Deputy, the information analyst, 30 years old. She says she loves his apartment, and there's definitely things she would change about it. There's actually room for two to sit out here and eat a meal on there on the patio. She says it's real cute and cozy. I can envision a cute little life there for us. He asked, where do you see yourself living in 5 years in the city? And he says he'll probably still be in the city because he's opening an office there. And like, are you good with raising kids in the city? We have enough money to send them to good schools. We got to hustle. You can have one or two kids. And she's like, yeah, that's good. Well, Deputy thick now. She wearing them white pants. She thick now. Now they go into the room, like, and she, oh, you got a giant bed, and he's like, it's a little messy. So she's excited because she's in the apartment. She's gonna be living with her future husband. How does that not set you into a fun, flirty move? Girl, please don't try to flirt with him. And he said, and we're gonna do it. She said, we're gonna do it. It being marriage. Stop lying. You want to smash, but he ain't trying you. Oh, he has the automatic curtains. Very nice. He said, although the covers are gray, they're very soft. And she's like, we're gonna add some color it up. He says, I turn on my heated mattress pad and I turn it on before I get in the bed. She said, you like it hot in the bed? He said, it's like getting in a hot tub. It's a hot tub bed. She's like, ooh, nice. Well, I couldn't lay no hot ass bed. I'd be devastated. Where we going to next? Oh, we back with Danielle and Nick. A couple they could live without. She's terrified because I think they're going to go see his parents because they already met her parents. That's what made them get in that big fight. He says, I know they'll love you, so it's not anything like that. I'm just nervous that sometimes I get a little anxious around. I think he's anxious in general. He said he's gonna keep calm and be cool for her. So that's nice. He's introducing Danielle to his mom and sisters. It's a very unique situation. I think anytime I brought anyone home before to meet my mom, it takes her a minute to warm up. Oh, Nick mom did shake her hand like they was about to do taxes together. Danielle says she's nervous. Oh, they said they're pretty easy people. I don't think you need to get nervous around us. She drinking. Her nerves bad. Her nerves bad. Her mom says, okay, now that we know everybody's nervous. And then he says she's pretty nervous about everything. She's like everything. I'm like a ball of anxiety. Oh, them people looking crazy. They asked what makes you want to do something like this to find love. Oh, she said there's a couple reasons I'm really insecure. I like lost 70 pounds. So like because of that, sometimes it's hard for me to act myself right away when I first meet people. For some reason, I felt so confident about our relationship from day one. He calms me. Also, the conversations we're having. Usually, wait 4 months to have those kind of conversations, knowing that a person you're talking to has the same intention, wanting to get married. You don't have to have the anxieties of bringing up certain things. If we were bringing kids, the guy on the third day, it's like, whoa, but we're both wanting that. Oh, the mama looking like this girl crazy. Look. Oh my God. She said it's entirely different. I've never been with someone who's made me feel this way about not only him, but myself. Every day that we have a different situation we run into, I can't stop thinking about how much worse off I'd be if he wasn't there to get me through it. What in the hell? You need a damn emotional support dog. Nick said we're different but similar in other ways. I want to prove to Nick's mom I love your son despite all the craziness of our love story. If my fiance's family doesn't like me, it makes me let Nick say no at the altar. She says we have so much fun together, but it's those really terrible times we've been through. Like I'm like, holy shit! If I was going through this with anyone else, what kind of terrible? Mama said, what kind of terrible times? That's what I'm saying. Y'all only known each other 5 seconds. Nick says everything's super hypersensitive. Sometimes the little things just blow up and escalate into big things. And then you start talking about other things. Oh, they said, how are you going to be able to handle his obsession with twice a day showers? And he says he doesn't do that anymore. And Jen says, you don't? Oh, he said, the sister says he's anal retentive about the shower. Oh, he says you're a little OCD about hand washing and hygiene. They say he's picky about what he eats. Oh, Nick said she helps me loosen up a little bit, and they say that's good. The mama is like, ooh. The mama got stone face. Oh, they said all these years we barely got to know your girlfriends, let alone finding out you're engaged. Do y'all want the same things? Yeah, I want to have a family. We're getting married for the right reasons. We want to make sure we're not ignoring roadblocks and that there are now going to be that are going to be now or in the future. Oh, the sister said you've been in relationships for years and years and never been able to commit. So they're saying it's a really important that he's making that decision. Oh, ooh. Anyways, he talked about his parents' divorce. He's like, you and dad hated each other, and if you guys would have stayed together, it'd have been fucked up. And the mom said, I don't think anybody ever wants to get divorced when they get married. Things just get to happen. They grow apart, go different directions. It's not like anybody starts out doing that, and it's such a quick process. You little things won't be in the way, big things won't be in the way. But when the honeymoon phase is over, is there a big enough foundation or of trust or whatever that's gonna make it last past that? And Daniel says we have a lot of similarities, but where we're opposite. Ooh, he said, yeah, I mean, he saw her have a bad panic attack in Mexico, and he went above and beyond what she could have wanted to make her feel 10 times better. He is her emotional support dog, y'all. She thought she was gonna scare him away, and he's like, absolutely not. And she said, I'm gonna cry. Mom says she's okay with him being engaged if that's what's right for you. Danielle and Nick say how confident we are is just nuts. I can't stop being so grateful. And the mom did a little smirk. So they said, all right, we got to get going. Oh, mom finally gave her a little side hug. Mom said I wasn't sure if he was ever going to get married because none of the relationships worked out. So I thought, okay, maybe he's not cut out to be married. I don't know. So Nick told her it wasn't so bad. But she said if marrying Danielle is the thing to do, it's his decision, not mine. So I have to trust him and his instinct. And if he feels it's the way he wants to go, more power to him. Dang, he get that from his mama. Oh, they said they think she's really nice, but they'll believe it when they see it. Oh Lord, they see the train wreck too, y'all. Y'all think Nick and Danielle gonna make it? Now we're back with Natalie and Shane, and he's popping some bubbly, some Dom Perignon. Oh, Natalie said she don't think she's ever been this happy before. She thought she knew what love felt like. And after meeting Shane and falling in love with him, she realized that she never knew what love felt like. She feels like her life is complete. She's like, oh my God, why am I so gross? If the old me watched me now, I think she would throw up at all the things I'm saying. They say Natalie's just like Shane. She just looks more put together. So he drank it straight from the bottle. She drank it from a cup. And she asked if the wedding is stressing him out. And he says it is stressful. The guest list is the most stressful. They say they have a theme. They just gonna go typical with the food, but he gets two things and he'll take care of that stuff. She said, what is the two things? He wants an old fashioned fountain pouring out old fashioned mix, like a water fountain. He wants unlimited old fashions. And he wants cheese curds. Oh, he wants a kids buffet type thing, hot dogs, pizza, mac and cheese curds. That's a fit for everyone. What? You can't go wrong. Tenderloins are risky. Ah! Oh, he said cheese curds, and she said my entire family is lactose intolerant. And he's like, my family grew up on cheese and milk, and her family doesn't drink. Oh Lord. He says in Wisconsin, all they do is drink. They said it's gonna be such a wild wedding. She said, I can't remember the last time my parents had a drink for my entire family. And he can't remember the last time his parents did not drink. So he's going back to the old fashioned fountain thing. All joking aside, it'd be nice because my dad loves old fashions. And it'd be something nice to have with him of the wedding. He says he doesn't know if he's gonna be there. I'm thinking about him and all that kind of stuff. Because he would love to have a drink with us. That'd be really fun. But yeah, you gotta do that. You gotta do that for him, girl. One thing at least. So he lost his father a long time ago, so he's excited. I mean, a few months ago, and he's excited to get another father. She's teaching him about banchan, with his small dishes. He wants her to help him sound out the traditional world before he sounds like an idiot in front of her family, and all she's doing is giggling. He thinks he's gonna go up to her grandma and grandparents and be like, "What's up, nah?" She's like, "No, it's Nay." She says it's Nay. I forgot what Natalie was, honestly. Her background. She just told him to stop. They definitely laughed together, y'all. They definitely laughed together. 10 days until the wedding. You got Mallory. Oh, he's excited to meet her. I'm guessing her is Mallory's mom. She says, not the cliche rom com fairy tale love isn't foundation that her and Saul have. I know it started from the very beginning with those conversations in the pods and the hard conversations that we've had and worked through of meeting each other's families. Love is all those things. Oh, he's meeting the sister, Tiffany. Saying meeting Sal is gonna be very real for her. Oh, they hug, they hug. All right, look at the sister. She's cute, curly hair, little top, the blue top, very cute. She almost looks Asian. Sal says the hardest thing trying to understand is what we've been here together through together. I'm here like to answer everything. Oh, the sister said her relationship history is being a long term relationship and not getting married. What is your relationship history? Okay, that's a good question. He says his relationship history is different from Mallory's. I was in a relationship for 6 years. I No, I haven't been in a relationship for 6 years. My longest relationship was 2.5 years. He said, coming from a very Catholic family, I don't think I seriously started dating till I was like 21. He was very calm. He was kind of just very to himself. Oh, the sister said, are you ready for all this madness together to be able to do this? We learn, and you love her, Sal. This is the person I love. And they both say, yeah. Mallory smiles, and they're saying this because it's very serious. Like, this is like you proposed. Your intention is to get married. So y'all are planning a wedding, and they say, yes. When is it? In 2 weeks. Oh, the sister said, okay, you know what? She's tearing up. She's like, what does that even mean? Well, she said, what is Sal's last name? And he says, they say Perez, and she don't have to take it. Oh, she said, we don't know anything about, we don't even know your last name. We don't know what your career is, your livelihood. You know, she does have her education. She does have a career. She does have her house. What are you bringing? What are you bringing to table? He says, I work in tourism. We talked about finances. We have the same plans as far as we want to have our own assets. We want to have like our own streams of income that come in. I don't want to take ownership over anything that Mallory owns. I don't. That's just her hard-earned everything. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. But in a partnership, what's yours is what's hers is yours. She like he proposed before he even saw me. I also said yes before I saw him. So like, oh, she said you said yes to a proposal before you even saw Sal's face, before you saw how tall he was, before you saw his hair. Were you genuine in that? That's what I'm saying. Mallory, you ain't genuine. Come on, sister. You ain't genuine, girl. Mallory look like she want to cry. Sal look like he want to cry. He got lump. She said, we just want you to be happy, healthy, and safe. Like that's all we want. Oh, they crying. She's like, you're my best friend, like my second mom. And she crying. You're like the best thing that ever happened to me. She says, I know. Sal's rubbing her leg. The sister said it's hard to think about sharing somebody I love so much with other people. She said, I know. Like she fucking loves me and man, I love her and I don't know why I was surprised. I appreciate it because no one has challenged Sal and I the way she has. Yeah, because y'all on some foolishness. And she said, look, this thing is fucking weird, but I understand that nobody understands this experiment. Way me and Sal do, and at the end of the day, I feel like this is what's right for me. This is what I want to do, and I'm gonna do it. Get that ring, girl, even though it's the ring you don't want. Hopefully the wedding band is gold. They say you're getting married at the end of the day in 2 weeks. There's a lots of things I haven't done because sometimes I'm afraid to take risks. There's a lot of things I regret. I've been 100% in this process. I've been nothing like my genuine, authentic self. Nothing but my genuine. See, Freudian slip, y'all. I'm not pressured in any decisions. I will never be pressured into anything I don't want to do. And I do think I'm a very good judge of character, and I do make good decisions. And that's partially why I connected with Sal because he is the same person. Sal said, I can't ask you to trust me. I can only ask you to like trust Mallory's judgment. I just want you to know that I'm being very sincere with how I'm feeling and how I'm feeling about Mal. With that in mind, Tiffany, I would hope we would have your blessing moving forward. Ah, she said blessing marriage. And yes. She said, I think it's not fair to judge on such a brief conversation. It's a big deal. Uh-oh, Sal said, if it's wedding day and Tiffany decides not to be there, that's her okay if that's her choice. My parents didn't have their parents' support, but they chose each other. See, he reliving his parents' love story, Lord. Y'all, Salvador is romantic. And he's saying Mallory and I will choose each other. Sal gonna feel some type of way when he watches the show and see that Jared lied to him about that whole ring conversation and how much rhythm Mallory was giving Jared. It's gonna be mess, y'all. It's gonna be mess. Now we back with Deputy and Abhishek or Sheikh. I keep saying his whole name because I knew somebody with that name. He's taking Deputy to meet his family. They probably like, who this Indian girl you done showed up with? You like white girl. It's a nice house. He says he knows that Debs is incredible and he knows that they'll love her. I think they did. They're gonna be so happy she Indian, they ain't gonna know what to do with themselves. Believe me. He said walking into the house he grew up with and except with a fiance he has no jitters, it's just natural and normal. I feel like I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. The mom was said she was gonna ask how the experience was not getting to meet people in person. She said it's a whole different experience. And Deputy said you're going into it knowing that you want to build an emotional good foundation without seeing that person because that involves so much. And so they kind of fought a lot. Who zeroed in on who first? Uh oh, mom calling him out on his confidence. He said you think not being able to see some people opens up a lot of different conversation topics. She was born in India. I was born in India. You're, we had the same story. She only dated white guys. And they're like, okay, really? They said he's the first Indian guy I've ever dated. He said I was her first brown kiss. Lord have mercy. I didn't know that I really fully fleshed out. I think to some degree we were both trying to fit in. Oh, he said you go there focus on finding somebody else, you end up finding yourself. Debs has seen me, I would say, even maybe even at my worst. And I can really say that there's nobody else I'd rather have by my side for that. They say Shake is a damn actor. He acting his ass off in this scene. Anyways, the parents are saying that they've been married 34 years and it hasn't all been perfect. But you're always going to be put through the test. It's whether or not that person's going to be there for you. Maybe not to relieve, but alleviate some of the stresses or make your life a little bit easy through that. If she's capable or he's capable of that. So they're saying that's great advice. And the mom is saying, I'm very nervous. Marriage is not easy. You got to work at it. But she compliments him and she accepts his weaknesses and she's a strength for him and vice versa. But this is not a very normal way of marrying and it makes her nervous because they really look down on divorce. Either way, dad and I both like her. She's just in many ways perfect. And he says Debs is incredible. She's so sweet and selfless. Easy to be around, very easy to talk to, very perceptive. There's Bandit, his dog. Anyway, she says she's bubbly and talkative. She's like a beautiful girl. Are you going to tell your mom and dad? He said inside and outside in every way. Oh, there he goes. I'm not feeling necessarily the overwhelming instinctual attraction or animalistic attraction that I would feel that in other relationships. Mama probably like, save me, escape, escape. She said, interestingly, in those relationships, you didn't like the other parts of the person. He says, I recognize that it's tough. How is the most perfect, amazing person I've ever met. And it's not really there. It's a tough thing to talk about with your mom, especially. Oh, she said, normally it's TMI. He said, my thing is to try to figure this out. Is this something I can get over? This is very hard. Being very frank, I'm very much identifying with her right now more than you. Oh, the mama said, the mama took her side. She could find someone that loves her absolutely the way she is. She's a wonderful person. She doesn't deserve someone who gives her even a 0.5% less. Okay, mama, come through, mama. Thank you, mama. I appreciate you, mama. Cause Shake on that bull and she know her son. She know her son. Uh-oh, Jared is starting to love Iona's cat. He's recording her and she's like, baby, stop. I just woke up. They're so cute. Oh, she asked if we're actually wearing Jordans at the wedding. He said, I'm definitely wearing mine. And she asked me about buy me a matching pair. Like, you want to wear it under your dress? And she's like, after the reception. He said, do you have a preference on the dress? And he's like, as long as you walk down the aisle. And she's like, correct answer. Or at least as long as you walk down the aisle and say, I do, he emphasizes. She's like, okay. He's playing a video game. He's playing a video game. He's not paying her no mind as she's asking these deep questions. It's Taco Tuesday, 5 o'clock somewhere. What you doing tonight since you don't want to go with me? She said I'm gonna binge a couple shows and read a book. He's like, oh. She said she wants a small, intimate wedding. You're the one who wants a big wedding. He's like, now you have my fully undivided attention. Ooh, she said, I'm surprised the headphones fit in your big ass head. She been talking about his big ass head. He said, my game froze. I'm sick of this. I'm about to get ready for the night. So he about to go out without her. Well, they had already said that she was a homebody. She said, I love Jared. I love him so much. I accept him for who he is. But we've had to navigate the whole possibly being married and adjusting to his lifestyle. He says he's going to make adjustments, but I haven't seen those adjustments yet. Girl, he ain't going just jack. You strong. You about to take this dragon. Like, am I okay with hanging out with? I'm living with somebody who goes out all the time. I don't know. Yep, she's at. When I was married, I told my husband, you need to bring your ass outside, or you get left. And the irony is, now I'm home most of the time since the panorama done hit. Okay, so they gonna show her house vibing, and him being out. She's like, you mean? I mean, it's fine. And they're like, you're about to be a whole wife. Like, what the hell? He out there turning up. Who is these people he turning up with? Ugh. So she gonna go to bed while he out turning up. She might be the perfect wife because some people like that. They like their wife at home. They know where she's at while they out turning up. It gives them a sense of comfort. 9 days until the wedding. I be feeling like skipping the whole Danielle and Nick parts, but I'm gonna suffer through their parts for y'all. Ugh. They're talking to their cat. He's gonna pet the cat. Only time Nick and Danielle are excited when they about to start some shit with the other couples, when they're collecting the bone and taking it to the other couples to start shit. That's the only time they're exciting. Oh, he's looking around. Oh yeah, remember her apartment's supposed to be messy, and he's looking around to see. She's worried he's gonna think she's more immature than she was in the pods because she has her little blow up guitar and her drum set. And she's showing him where her table broke a little bit. He said he got to get his power tools, the jacket closet. Ooh, it looked like my clothes. No, I'm playing. She said she has a lot of clothes. Ooh, he's telling her to put this on. He said he doesn't know what he was expecting, but it wasn't this. And she has a lot of closets. She's filled them all up with winter clothes, spring clothes. All I've ever seen this lady is in a bunch of rompers, so I don't know what the hell going on. Did she put on a hot dog costume? Oh, he said, how you buy the hot dog costume? She said, I get ad for things and I just buy stuff. He said, that's scary. Your ass. He said, okay, I'm a good sport, I guess. She must be a beast in the bed, y'all. Because he's going along with a lot of shenanigans. Even the cat's like, how did I get here, Lord? Oh, he's dressed up as a corn on the cob. She's laughing and saying he looks so good. They are best together, y'all. Oh, they gonna smooch it up. That's so nice. That's so nice. He said he can't believe he's doing it. So she's gonna bring out the fun side of him, even though. Oh, he asked her if she wear the costumes around the house by herself. She said, "No, I don't wear them by myself. I host a lot of things." He's like, "You say hi, thanks for coming, and you're in a hot dog or corn costume." She said, "There's a lot to me. You haven't experienced yet. You haven't been around me and my friends." She said, "Fun for the same." She said, "The same reason I have games. I have a Nerf gun, light lasers." He says one of the things he likes about Danielle is that she's goofy. She just shot him with a Nerf gun. I used to love having water gun fights with my husband. That was lit. That was crazy. He says we're in a little bit different places in our careers. I own a place, she rents a place. For us to have a successful marriage, she's gonna have to get to the point where we actually like integrate our lives together. Is he saying step your shit up, girl? Oh, she said me and my friends are broke. Are you scared we're gonna come to your place? And oh, and he said no one would climb on my kitchen table and break it. Oh, she said, well, me and my friends do. And he said, mm-hmm. Girl, that box must be amazing. He's saying, is that the type of life you would like for you and your friends? And she's like, it's not like we're going crazy. That's why we have air guitars. We have dance parties. We get up on the table. He took a deep breath. How y'all gonna do this? Not that I'm envisioning myself tearing down your place. You just have to think about these things. You have to talk. And like, if you have people over at our place and shit gets broke, that's kind of, yeah. To me, that's not even like, I mean, it's an immaturity thing. He says, we're gonna have fun, we're just not gonna break anything. She said, no one plans to break things. He said, I don't know, I'm hot and sweaty. I'm tired of this damn this corn costume. He said, I don't wanna keep talking about it. We need a minute to get this off. Just cool down for a second. They have the dumbest fights, Lord have mercy. That's how it is when you date somebody super serious. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. We're with Shane and Natalie. They're going for a stroll. I really like Chicago is beautiful, y'all. I really need to go. They're about to meet her Nan. Don and Nan. Mom, oh, maybe the mom's name is Nan. Okay, Don and Nan. Natalie was raised very traditional, and it's a daughter, so he's worried that he's some random stranger coming into her daughter's life. But it's my job to take care of her. I make her feel safe. I want her parents to see that too. Yeah, you gonna introduce us as a fiance? See, she laughs when she's nervous. Me too, girl, and it can come off real inappropriate. Oh, she thinks he should go get flowers and whatever while she explains the experiment, and then she'll introduce him. And she said, "I think as long as you're yourself, it'll be fine." Shane done showed up with the cut off knee jeans. Those done grew on me a little bit because I used to hate them things on dudes. But I seen some dudes that have worn it loose enough where it don't look like damn jeggings, and it was okay. They're smooching and going on their missions. He's going to go get flowers and stuff. She's going to go tell her parents. Do they not want to be on camera? Because they don't switch to the next scene. Okay, she's moving stuff around. They're meeting in the apartment. Oh, she said she feel bad that she didn't tell him that right off the bat that she was engaged. She's hiding his stuff. She says she knows they'll have concerns about how quickly things are moving. They probably gonna feel some type of way about you and him talking about effing on the TV and all the moves that you do in the bedroom. I guess you better tell them something. Oh, mama's cute. Mom and daddy cute. Nan and Don, cutie pies. That's why Natalie's cute. Is this the first? I'm guessing it's their first time showing them the apartment. They're talking about how beautiful it is and the views. Oh, he said, "Uh oh, they're freaked out because she's like, you want to sit down?" And she's like, "Whose place is it?" She says, "Mine," and they're like, "No." She said, I'll explain everything. Just sit down. So that's why they didn't recognize it. Oh, she said, I'm gonna stay far away so I can make a run for it. She's telling them like she's a little kid. And they smiling like, what is this BS? They said it's been 3 weeks since you see me. So she said, obviously I was single. And they're like, yeah. And I really wanted to find someone. So I signed up for this experiment. Oh, mom already unshifted. Where there's 15 guys and 15 girls and they date unseen. My dad shaking her head. And she said, I fell in love with someone. Dad still shaking her head. Mom looked like she want to flip out. And she said yes, and she's engaged. Mama threw her hands up. His name is Shane. Mama shaking her head, no. And this is their apartment together. And Mama said, what? And Dad said, wow. Nan said, it's too much. So we're getting married in 2 weeks. Mama said, what? Dad looks, okay, now Dad is looking crazy. She said, I'm concerned as a mom. She's showing them the ring. Oh, Mama smacked her hand. She said, call me on fashion, but 10 days? I guess she's saying her grandparents met in 10 days and they've been married 60, 70 years. She said, if I didn't think it was a good decision, I wouldn't have. Mama shaking her head, no. She said, I would truly want to tell you guys, but I want you guys to meet in person. Oh, no. She says he's exactly like you, high energy, a little bit emotional. Oh, Dad's giggling. She's giving him a heads up. Her personality wise, he's different from me. He's more spontaneous, I think. Don said, which is good. Mama looked like she want to cry. She said, what made you think he was the one? She was based on our conversations. We just talked, just deep who you are. Like we just talk about everything. He's very, very kind. Dad said, that's good. That's good. He's great. Oh, the dad said, believe me, I want to meet him. Dad taking a step. Dad is giggling. He think this some funny shit. The wedding is in 2 weeks. You know what? The mom said I need a stretcher, and the dad is giggling. Look, and she said, the mom said, why are you laughing? The dad said, can you reverse your judgment? And she said, I'm gonna hide behind Dad. So Dad, the one that let her have her way. She said she just saw heartbreak in her mom's eyes, how upset she was. I do too, girl. And it breaks her heart, but at the same time, I was so happy that my dad was understanding. Daddies usually be riding for their little girls and keeping an open mind. Just mom chill if you meet them, and she's like, and if I don't like them, Dad said someone who cares for you, someone that loves you. She said her and her parents are really close. Well, she had to pick sides. Her parents are Shane. She never thought about that. So she said, I'm going to go put on my lipstick. Here he comes with him and them teeth. Mom said she does a lot of crazy things, but this is too much for me. Dad said, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Shane coming with his big ass teeth. Oh, Lord. And it faded to black. End of the episode. Woo! Lord. This episode took me up and through. Up and through. I think Ayana and Jarrett seem to be really, really. I really enjoyed Jarrett with his parents. I think it's awesome. I'm scared of what Ayana's gonna have because she has such a weird setup going on because of the stuff that happened in her childhood. It looks like Depti really made an impression on Shake's parents because even the mom was like, "What you're saying is messed up," and I'm rooting for her. And if you're not gonna give her what she's looking for, she could find somebody that will. I'm with you, mama. I'm with you. Um, Natalie on that bullshit. She knew what she was doing when she pulled that stunt on her parents, but her dad is team Natalie all day. The mama love her to death, but she's more of those helicopter moms or whatever, right? And who am I missing? Danielle and Nick, who I don't give two damns about, but you could tell that Nick peoples know that this makes no sense, and Danielle is a basket case, and he's gonna lose his mind because not only is her place messy, she's saying her and her friends gonna turn up and break up shit while they party. So he's about to have a damn meltdown. With that being said, that's the end of the episode. Thank you for going on this ride with me. Please feel free to comment. Let me know what you think. Until next time, love you all. Love you lots. Sepia Scholar out.